We are right in the middle of a sideways sandwich. Okay.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started.
Good morning. It's Monday, June 30th, 2025, and this is Forex Morning Mayhem. Let's see what's happening in the news today. US markets opened firmer as focus remains on Trump's bill, while Europe was more subdued ahead of a key deadline. The US Senate began debate on the reconciliation bill, with votes expected no earlier than Wednesday. The dollar index dipped, but stabilized. Yen outperformed. Pounds softened. Bonds were steady before German data moved EGBs. Oil edged lower amid geopolitical updates. Key events ahead: US Chicago PMI, speeches from ECB and Fed officials. If you find this podcast useful, please like and subscribe to the show. If you are new to trading, check out the Trade Faction, a totally free resource where you can watch our trades live. Also, don't forget to download our new Forex AI Sage app in the Apple App Store to use the latest in agentic AI to help you trade. Now, let's join Bill and Dave for today's show.
All right, let's start with the currency pairs. It's a wonderful Monday. Nothing too terrible happened over the weekend. We are looking at the Aussie USD currency pair. This is the situation here. We are currently in a bearish trend. Bearish trend right there, showing up in the HUD. It's not a very strong trend, pretty weak. The RSI is in nowhere man's land. It's yellow, so it's right in the middle. Volume's really low, so there's not much to do here. The only thing of significance to mention is overnight price did hit this order pool and bounced off it. If I was doing my Karnak, I'm going to say this is going to continue to go down to this area before it bounces again, or at least close to this area before it bounces again. Okay, looking at the HUD, we haven't had any S&P alerts on this thing for 232 bars, so that's a long time. And the last pivot was a pivot short, and that was 20 bars ago, but our average bars between pivots have been 27 bars. Okay, next one on the list here is US Canadian dollar. We are currently in a downtrend. This little guy right here. It is a weak ADSI. RSI is still in the middle. It's starting to go up a little bit, but really nothing going on here. Volume's really low. One thing that stands out here is price did hit this order pool and bounced off of it. Currently, we have the last pivot signal was a short, and that was just 7 bars ago. That's this guy right here. So still pressure to the downside, but we'll see. Like I said, volume's really low. The last S&P was only 75 bars ago. That was this guy. Oh yeah, one of the things I did want to say to you, Dave, is, and this is a terrible example of it because it's doing both things at the same time. But what I'm normally doing with these S&Ps is when I get a big yellow one, or I made that egg yolk yellow specifically.
Yep.
When I get one of those, I usually will trade with the trend. And if I get one of the purple ones, I will fade it. I will trade against the trend. The reason being is the egg yolk ones are super strong and the purple ones are more wimpy. I'm just trying to see if there were any other ones in here that would, yeah, see these right here? So those I would have shorted right there. Same here, would have shorted. This is the only place where it is going to not work every once in a while, but that I would say that's like in the 80 percentile range where if you fade those, you're going to probably make money. And especially if you're only going for 5 pips, which is usually what I'm doing on that. So that's
I gotcha.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. Also, don't forget to download our new Forex AI Sage app in the Apple App Store to use the latest in agentic AI to help you trade. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and download the app today.
USD Chief currently in a weak uptrend. That is what this is all about. The RSI is at 57, so it is starting to grow. Volume is pretty low. Last S&P was 200 bars ago plus, and so not a big deal. Haven't seen that in a while. Pivot short signal, last one was 33 bars ago, which is this guy right here. Just looking at this in general, we are right in the middle of a sideways sandwich. Okay?
Yeah, it's on.
If I was a betting man, I would wait for it to either get a lot closer to this or get a lot closer to this. There's a little guy right here in the middle. If it goes up to there and bounces off, that might be okay too. So that's in the 79,964 range for those of you who are paying attention. Pound US dollar. This is in a pretty strong downtrend. It says it's weak, but let's rephrase my adjective there. It's in a clear downtrend, okay? So not necessarily strong. RSI is in the 40s, so it is dropping. This is starting to turn green. So the greener this gets, the closer to oversold that gets. We do have regular normal volume here, so something's going on here. Keep an eye on this one. S&P, last one was 212 bars ago. Pivot short, 22 bars ago. That's this guy right here. I don't see any significant support or resistance to affect this at this point, so I'm guessing this is going to continue to go down. And that's about it.
Happy trading.
Bye-bye.